Hello, and we're back, and this is Normal Player Guy, and I have finally achieved something that is very difficult on global, and that is the Cell Max. This is the team I did it with. Now, I was recording this, but I happened to turn off my screen record just because I was running low on battery, and lo and behold, just as I did it, that was the winning run. I did, however, manage to come up with with this picture anyway. So this will show how I did it, and I am going to go through the team so you have an idea of why I used this team in particular. This was extremely difficult to do. So of course I used Power Beyond and Movie Heroes. And you got God Goku, Hercule, Pycon, Easy A, LR Gogeta, Broly, and of course the guest. Now with Broly, I found out by when doing the runs int margin Vegeta also works just as well. There's absolutely no doubt about that. It depends on how well invested your Broly is. If he does a load of additional attacks, I found out that this took many an attempt. It's unbelievable. You will know that Hercule doesn't belong in any of these categories. It was probably easiest the MVP. Now I'll just go quickly through into the team as to why I did this. So we start off with let's just go to let's just start off with the guests. Right, yeah, here. So the reason being for this team, and it was a lot of luck. So Power Beyond and Movie Heroes, right? So really, it was just about stacking up until you get to the final phase. So you want to get to so you want to stack up all the way up to this. Till you get to this point where you transform, you're probably going to be able to use the ability by them. But you want to get the chance of evading per rainbow key sphere. That's what it is. And you want to have him on rotation with this guy who creates rainbow orbs. So of course, this guy is really, really good. But you know what makes him disappointing is despite the fact that you'll have this additional buff with two or more rainbow key spheres, and you can double super, and you've got this 77% damage reduction against the movie boss on a super attack in the last phase, you still take 300k, which is extraordinary. Which goes to show how ruthless this Cell Max is. It's absolutely insane. Prior to that, he can tank anything. So, of course, rainbow key spheres, and it works really well with these, as you get 7% per 7% to chance per rainbow key sphere, and you could probably get four, maybe even five out of it. So you got around about a 30% chance, and you're going to need that to kick in. Of course, they have that. Nullification on the 18 key, which you can do. Don't forget you can dodge, you can nullify. It makes this quite a bit easier than some of the other events. And because of this, you are not able to see where the super attack is. There are other units that can do that, but you just have to get lucky that the attack they nullify is that, or you dodge it. Another good one, really, after that was this guy. So Pycon. So the reason I use Pycon is when you get to the final phase, you can pop this. So you get to the final phase, it's one enemy, they'll be at full health, you'll be past the fourth turn, and you can just outright take them out. Outright stun the, just ghost usher the enemy, basically. That's what it is, it's a ghost usher. If you have alongside a rotation of someone else, like some really hard hitting people, like the two gods, for example, or even Gogeta, who we'll touch into in a moment, they can really put some hits onto him. Where is he? This guy here, yeah. So this guy can be super effective against all types, paired up against with Gogeta, which makes him just a bit more valuable. But of course, you've got to dodge. One hit on him in the final phase is death, straight up death. So you've got to get lucky that his 50% chance to dodge is straight up just what you need. So he needs to dodge, and these guys also need to get a clutch dodge. Believe it or not, a rainbow full level 10 links, uh, when they've stacked up with two or three super attacks per go, they're still taking just south of 200k a normal. It is unbelievable, but they can dodge. That's what you're going for. So my next one was a toss up in between. I ended up doing with this guy because I had luck where he did like four supers a go every time, and I had him on a floater. So realistically, it's just because he stacks. That's really it. So you also have a slight crit chance, which helps a little bit as well. But really, because he stacks and he does like four supers in a row, that's really. You could use int margin Vegeta because the first hit will be tough, but after he super attacks, and if you get six orbs, you'll have a little bit of damage reduction. and he has bonus defense on super, and his super attack effect is a little bit of defense. So Margin Vegeta is definitely more defensively viable if you can't get the luck with this guy. So this guy is a great floater, and after he's supered quite a fair bit, he can help. Because remember, a little bit of damage reduction, a little bit of crit, he can help. Now, of course, what really helps is you're only allowed to take 2 senzu beans. So this guy is basically another senzu bean. So you want to stall a little bit, get a little bit of stacking up in the first phase. And by the time it hits around the 6th or 7th turn, when you go into the last phase, you want this guy on the 6th turn minimum under 50% HP. So because the first 2 stages aren't really a problem, you can just fuse into this guy. You can take damage, fuse. And what made this guy the best was he had a guaranteed crits, very easy to get his 18 key, 24 key even. And he has a 50% chance of dodging. Now, mine is Rainbow, full level 10 links with the best partners he could find on here. And even after his 18 key and a 12 key super attack, he was still taking 250k a normal. Basically death. So you have got to get the dodge. You see what I'm going for in here. It was dodge with him. It was dodge with him. It was dodge with these guys, and it's dodge with him. And of course, this guy's a floater, and this guy's a tank. Outside of all this, the MVP, and I will explain, is this guy. And he does not belong in any one of these categories, but he is an absolute tank. So in the first few phases, it doesn't matter. He doesn't do it. He doesn't take damage. You don't get super attacks with these guys. So this guy, full health, in the final phase, slot 1, he will take 115k on a normal. Now from that, if the next attack is a super attack, he'll take double digits. That's baffling. That's because he's taking enough damage to proc a lot of this damage reduction. So bear that in mind. The first hit is a normal, and it's around 115k. Then he gets super attacked for 94, just double digits 94. It's hilarious. From then point on, he either has a 50% chance to dodge, or he just doesn't. He's just untouchable. Cell can't touch this guy after that first hit. Just can't. So this guy and this guy were the two tanks realistically. And then of course it depends on how well invested Brody is versus Margin Vegeta. This guy after his super attacks can keep you alive. This guy with his guaranteed crits and dodge chance, definitely the way to go. And of course a free heal. So that's how this was done. I'll just show again quite quickly the team. It's absolutely crazy that the moment I stopped recording, this was actually the winning run, which was crazy. There you go. That's the winning team. That is how we do it. This is on global, of course. Incredibly difficult and global until some specific units come out. Absolutely crazy, crazy, crazy. Right. So that's going to be it for this video. I hope this was useful to you guys. I must stress, a lot of luck went into this, and it took a lot of collaboration between me and some friends to actually nail this team down. I've got to give credit where credit's due. This was not my team. This team belonged to someone else, but he helped me use the team to actually win this. So congratulations to him. So yes, I hope this was useful. I'm pretty sure it's going to be. Just bear in mind it's going to have a lot of luck. So any questions, feel free to ask. But until the next time, bye-bye.